What's up, you horror nerds? I am so pumped to show you what is right here. Now, this is from CPA Authentics. They launched this box. They didn't, like, the same day. No one knew about it. There was no hype train leading up until them releasing this box, but there was two boxes. One of them was a prop box with guaranteed 2 or 3 photos in it. The other one was more expensive, and you got, like, I think a prop, a Funko Pop, and a whole bunch of autographs and stuff like that. But apparently they're known to do this, I think, a couple times a year. They just overload the boxes with value. And when I saw this, I pulled the trigger on it, and I was like, hello, let's do it. And I'm not gonna lie, I am pretty pleased with what I got. Now, you're seeing this open because, you know, I couldn't wait. My fiance went to work, and I was like, huh. When the UPS guy came to the door, I was like, this box seems very light. It's either a Funko Pop or an autographed mask. And I just looked at it. I was like, oh, I can't wait. So here we go. So I ended up getting very nice packaging. It was very nice. I ended up getting 3 photos, all different sizes, and here we go. So this is Beckett certified. This is a 12 by 18. I do have this, unfortunately, but this is one I'm keeping because you're about to see in just a sec. And ba-bam. Look how freaking cool this is, you guys. This is actually one I'm actually going to keep. It is signed by Andrew Bryniarski, who played Leatherface. I believe this is the first film that he did. This one is with Jessica Biel in it. Huge fan of this film. I do have another one on 11 by 14 with his autograph in blue paint pen, but the fact that this is actually the original movie poster, and the fact that he actually put Leatherface and then his signature, and then he does this typical next thing, but to be honest, like, look how badass it is. The colors and the paint pen totally match, and I'm definitely going to keep this. This is really nice. So yeah, so this is signed by Andrew Bryniarski. Next one, I do have this, unfortunately. I did buy it, but here we go. It is Beckett certified, and ba-bam. So this is signed by John Jarratt, who plays Mick Taylor in the Wolf Creek TV series as well as the movies. If you guys haven't seen this, you guys must give it a watch. I'm telling you, 100% you will be probably covering your eyes because the shit that this guy does is unreal. I actually really like this photo. I actually chose from the private signing that CPA did with him my own photo, but this I'm going to keep because it is just badass. It is actually based on actual events. This actually did happen. He was known as the backpack Australian killer. Like, he killed people who were backpackers and stuff, and like he just dumped their bodies wherever he wanted. He's known for like brutal killings and stuff. Why he does it, I have no idea. I guess it's sport for him. But I'm pretty sure the guy was caught or he just died. I don't know. I ain't going down to Australia to figure it out, okay? So, but yeah, I like this specific photo because it just shows just like the shape of him, right? Like, you don't know what he is. To me, he looks like he could be a good guy, right? But, you know, I know he's a bad guy. But yeah, really good film. Like, really good film. I highly recommend it. Lots of blood and gore and shit. And plus, he's Australian too. And I don't know if it's scripted, what he says, or he actually adds the stuff that he wants to say. But half the stuff he says is wild. It's just crazy. But yeah, so that's an 11 by 14. And here's the next photo. When I saw this, I was like, holy crap. I was like, wow. So again, this is an 11 by 14. It is Beckett certified, and ba-bam. Look at this, you guys. This literally is insane. I was thinking about getting David Arquette's signature actually on like a photograph, but I already had him on one of the Woodsboro prop t-shirts that I got as the sheriff shirt, and the fact that I got this was insane. This is a dual signature, and this goes for money, you guys. So this is actually someone's artwork that they did. I think it's called People Spoke or something like that. The autograph, the person who did it signed it here, but this is signed by Neve Campbell, who plays Sidney Prescott, if you know her, and David Arquette, who plays Deputy Dewey in all of the original ones. And stay tuned, guys, because Scream 5's coming out next January. I'm so pumped to see it. I'm so pumped. I really wish that Wes Craven was around to see it, because it's gonna be really badass. But this is so freaking cool. As you can see, it's like the knife, which is the buck knife that Ghostface uses to kill all his victims, and obviously you can see Ghostface right there. So this is pretty badass. But this right here is already exceeding the value as it is. So here we go. And last but not least, when I saw this, I was like, holy doo-doo balls. Oh, I've been wanting one of these, and to get this was freaking insane. So this is a Halloween Funko Pop autographed by Jude Courtney, who plays Michael Myers. That is freaking insane. I now have a Nick Castle one, which is the original 1978, The Shape, or the Boogeyman, or Michael Myers, whatever you want to say. But this is actually signed by Jude Courtney. No, he's not a stunt double. He actually plays the second Michael Myers. Rumor had it is that when Jamie Lee Curtis was signed up to do the 3 Michael Myers films that were coming out back to back each year, she said, and I quote, she was only going to do the films if she had both of the Michaels, because she's worked with Nick Castle and Jude Courtney as well. So I don't know when they take part in the film, but if you could see, there's obviously a height difference. I'm pretty sure Jude Courtney is taller than Nick Castle, but yeah, it's pretty dope. His signature is pretty cool. It's very unique and stuff like that, but that is freaking badass. And it came in a pop protector too, and it is Beckett certified. So literally, this box for 1 Funko Pop plus 3 photos obviously exceeded way over the value. It's just insane. Like, literally, I'm pretty sure Jude Courtney goes for about like $70. If you put a dual signature with the Scream, you're probably looking out over like $150 max, especially with character names. And then Mick Taylor, John Jarratt's current signing was, I think, $60 to $70 right there. And get an Andrew Bryniarski, probably ranging between $60 to $65. But literally, you have to take in factor that it's the size of the photo and stuff like that, and if they add any like bells and whistles like character names. But yeah, 2 thumbs up, freaking CPA Authentics. I'm so proud of you guys. You guys did amazing. All these boxes were different. There was not one box that was the same. But literally, when they do this again, I'm gonna pull the plug and I'm actually gonna buy another one, because this shit's wild. But yeah, leave a like, leave a comment, and tell me what you guys think. Ciao for now.